Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the What a Vegan Eats channel where I share what I eat on a daily basis. Today I started my day with some of that Good Belly coconut water, almost done with a 12-day challenge. It's super tasty. I'm actually going to be kind of sad when that's over, but I can always buy more, right? There's no rule against that. I just came back from the grocery store where I got a bunch of things. In fact, I documented what I got on Periscope. So funny enough, after I posted the video, well actually before I posted the video, yesterday's video about Meerkat, today Twitter released their live streaming app called Periscope, and it's actually kind of cool. I think I like it a little bit better because you don't have to see it live. You can watch it live and interact live, but then you can always watch the replay and it just stays there on Twitter. So I started using that today. Gotta stay ahead of the curve and all this stuff. And I recorded my grocery shopping trip, which is I just came back from. So if you want to see the whole thing, just go there and watch. I don't talk at all because it was so quiet. It's awkward. I guess I could. I'll experiment with that. But one of the things I got was Mary's Gone Crackers Super Seed Crackers. I really like these. I wanted something crunchy and a little bit salty. These are gluten-free, soy-free, and non-GMO and organic. And I started salivating about them when I saw that JetBlue is now doing this vegan snack pack, which I talked about on Facebook. And the most exciting thing, aside from all the really good produce I got, you'll see in the video, I got kale and I got lots of squash. I almost got a watermelon, but it's really expensive. I actually went to the shopping trip because I wanted to get some fruit. I saw Robbie Barbero and Happy Healthy Vegan. They did this big thing for BBC and they interviewed them and went to their Fruit Luck in Los Angeles, and I started craving fruit. I went to the store and the only thing that really called to me was watermelon, but it was $6 for this pretty small organic watermelon. And then the big watermelon was I think $14 or $15, maybe $16. I love watermelon, but I was not willing to make that investment today. Everything was overpriced. All the fruit that I can actually eat was too pricey, so I just got produce and one apple. And then I got this, which is kind of the opposite of all that. This Omega Cream ice cream. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty much low histamine friendly. It's made with flax milk, hemp milk, brown rice syrup, xylitol, coconut sugar, stevia. Then it's got spirulina, chlorella, nettle leaf, and barley grass, pecans, dates, lucuma, vanilla, salt, and some probiotics in it. So the ingredient list looks long, but it's actually all really clean, relatively. So, and it's made with organic and wild-crafted superfoods. This is a local company to Southern California. They make really good milks. I think I've mentioned them before. And I'm actually about to go to my Pilates class, but I really wanted to try this while it was nice and soft. You know when you get ice cream and it melts in the car on your way home? That's when it's really good. Oh, it's so nice. It's just very light. It kind of just tastes like their milk. But it's perfect. It's super hot in LA today. I don't mean to rub it into any of you in cold areas. It's like unpleasantly hot. But I'm still grateful to have so much warmth here. And I haven't had ice cream in a little while. And this is really nice. And it's nice to know that there's an option. Maybe some of you will make this for yourself at home. It's probably pretty easy to make. Okay, I gotta go to Pilates and finish this last bite. For dinner, I made a rice dish with a really great rice that I got from the Natural Products Expo. I just tried it for the first time. It's not organic, but they do make organic rice. I'm really just trying this simply because I have it. I got a sample of this. It's so good. I'm hesitant to recommend a non-organic rice, but this smoked rice by Amira is pretty tasty. I love anything smoked. And I read online that this is grown in India, It's interesting though because the packaging says product of Germany, so I don't know exactly what that means. But the good news is that I just read that arsenic is in lower levels when rice is white, which is crazy because so many health people for years have been saying eat brown rice. But I've been hearing a lot of good things about white rice recently. So I need to dig further into that because it just goes against everything that I thought I knew. And when you soak your rice, it reduces arsenic levels by approximately 30%. So they actually recommend that you soak your rice before cooking it anyways, which I did for about 30 minutes. And it came out so perfectly. I mean, it was just like the fluffiest rice, the perfect texture, just nice and moist. And the smoke flavor is very subtle, but it's there. And I topped it with some steamed kale and some roasted kabocha squash, which has a little bit of sea salt and garlic powder on it. And I feel like I put something else on it, and black pepper. So I'm gonna go eat this up and enjoy it. This rice is so good. It's fantastic on its own too, so I had a little bowl of that. And speaking of which, I had some of my brown rice cereal earlier today, but now I want to look up where this came from. I don't know, the arsenic thing is really frustrating because for me, I just love rice products. And you know, for someone that's gluten-free and vegan and, you know, has food sensitivities, it's like I'm so limited in options. And then now my risk to arsenic is a lot higher, but all this heavy metal stuff, you know, there's so many things to be concerned about. You just got to do the best you can and hope that, like, by drinking filtered water and using non-toxic products and exercising and eating clean, that it'll all kind of balance out. You're doing the best that you can. I think that that's just a huge message I want to keep passing on, is like, you know, I don't think it's very healthy for us emotionally to become so overly concerned with everything going into our food and like, you know, not just restricting ourselves so much. I don't know, you just gotta do the best you can every day, as I keep talking about on this channel. So I'm gonna enjoy this delicious rice bowl. As I was editing the videos tonight, I noticed that I had a rash on my neck. So I get these red blotchy things on both sides of my neck, a few parts of my torso, and like a couple small spots on my back. It's not anything major, but I've mentioned that I started getting these rashes a few years ago, and that was when I started going down the path of having food sensitivities, and I thought it was candida, and you know, no doctor has really done any major tests. They all kind of just like shrug. I talked about that in that long video about my food sensitivities, and so I just haven't done a major. That's one of those things that I want to do the allergy test on, that I haven't yet. I don't think it's eczema or psoriasis. It kind of looks like rosacea. I don't know. But it definitely seems to be triggered by food, and I noticed it. Well, the reason I think that is because it'll pop up around the same time that my other sensitivities is. So now I'm having a reaction. And the only thing that I can think of is the Mary's Gone crackers, because when I ate these before I did the very first video of the day, when I started getting the rash in the videos, and then I ate a few more, and now my symptoms are up again. So those were the 2 times that I ate it and the 2 times that I had the symptoms. I don't know, I mean, this specific variety of Mary's Gone crackers has like nothing in it except for brown rice, quinoa, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, water, sea salt, seaweed, black pepper, and herbs. Like, there's no like sauce or oil or anything, but maybe I'm super sensitive to one of these seeds is the only thing I can think of. Oh, it's so frustrating. I found something really interesting tonight about testing food sensitivities through your pulse. I don't know if I have the patience to do that, because you have to like hold your pulse as you try different things and see how your body reacts and blah, blah, blah. Like, ugh. It's just so frustrating. So, I'm gonna take a bath now with some essential oils, and that probably, oh, you know what I am trying, okay. So I'm gonna take a bath and use my neti pot, and I'm also trying this stuff, Allergy's Breathe Free, which is supposed to help with nasal sinus and eye health. And I've taken it a few times. I'm not quite sure if it's fully worked yet, but we'll see. I haven't quite found anything that can help me once my symptoms flare up, aside from time and sleep. So I'll let you know if that stuff seems to work. I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but it's also just part of the journey of figuring this all out and just craziness. I know people are going to ask about the neck thing. You can probably see it more over here. It's pretty light, you know, it doesn't have like, it doesn't get like scaly, it's very subtle, but it's definitely noticeable. Alright, I'm gonna take the bath now. I haven't even had a chance to get in the bath yet because it was taking so darn long to finish filling up. But my symptoms have gone away. I was working on my computer and all of a sudden I thought, wait a second, I'm not sneezing, I'm not getting all the mucus build up. Maybe this stuff works magic after all. I'm not gonna say for sure because I'm gonna want to try it out multiple times, but I don't know what else to attribute this to. Is my rash still there? Yeah, it's still there. So it didn't get rid of that, but it doesn't claim to. It says nasal sinus and eye health, and my nasal symptoms are no longer there, which is awesome. I'm still gonna take the bath though. I just had to share that's a very exciting moment. Was this having it? It has D3, which I should triple check that's vegan. What if it's not? I'll double check. I didn't even realize that till now. And vitamin C, and magnolia, xanthium, a bunch of random stuff I will have trouble pronouncing. It's definitely a vegetarian capsule. I'm gonna go make sure the D3 is vegan. I just checked on their website and it doesn't say anything, so I'm gonna email them and find out. Most D3 comes from animal sources like wool, like sheep. But there are some sources that come from a moss. I believe it's called lichen maybe. And yeah, so I'm crossing my fingers that this is vegan. Sometimes I forget to double check that when it comes to supplements. Most of the time I don't. I mean, I do remember, but I was so excited about this, and the fact that it supposedly worked, which is its whole point. I remember talking to the owner and he was saying that it can work that fast, so that would be amazing. But maybe it's D3, maybe the D3, I know a friend of mine said that she takes D3 to get rid of some of her symptoms, so I don't know, now I really want to look further into that, but I will follow up with you. I will find out, and if it is vegan, I'll try it again, and I will let you know. Otherwise, I'm going to give this to my mom, who's not vegan, but who has allergies. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for following my journey today. Bye.